Coming up on News 4 Tucson today, the U of A women's basketball team continues to make history as they're now in the Final Four of the NCAA tournament.
Plus, the Diocese of Tucson is being accused of a sexual abuse cover-up.
And Sierra Vista is rescinding its COVID-19 emergency declaration and reopening facilities. Next on Tucson Today.
From KVOA, we've got you covered. This is Tucson Today.
Good morning, everybody, and thanks for joining us. I'm Sean Mooney.
And I'm Destiny Quinn. The U of A women's basketball team continues to make history.
You're watching Tucson Today with Destiny Quinn, Sean Mooney, and meteorologist Shay Sorensen. News 4 Tucson. We've got you covered.
The trial of Derek Chauvin, the former police officer accused of killing George Floyd, continues today. Both sides delivered opening statements yesterday, and the prosecution began to call witnesses.
From KVOA, we've got you covered. This is News 4 Tucson, live at noon.
Final Four of the NCAA tournament, the Wildcats solidified their spot after defeating Indiana 66-53 during last night's game.
You're watching News 4 Tucson at noon with Priscilla Casper and meteorologist Shay Sorensen. News 4 Tucson. We've got you covered.
And welcome back in today's For Your Health. Doctors are discovering more and more lingering side effects of COVID-19, including a condition related to what so many recovered patients have complained about, the loss of taste and smell. Bianca Castro reports.
From KVOA, we've got you covered. This is News 4 Tucson, live at 4.
Pima County will continue to enforce a mask mandate despite the governor's order last week restricting local governments from enacting such measures. Good afternoon and thank you for joining us. I'm Amanda Gomez. In a letter to County Administrator Chuck Huckleberry, the Pima County Attorney's Office says Governor Doug Ducey does not have the legal authority to prevent the health department from enacting reasonable public health measures.
You're watching News 4 Tucson at 4 with Amanda Gomez and Chief Meteorologist Matt Brode. News 4 Tucson. We've got you covered.
In today's For Your Health, vaccine hesitancy appears to be dropping, especially among Black Americans. The Kaiser Family Foundation surveyed more than 1,800 adults in mid-March, and 62% said they were either already vaccinated or will be as soon as possible.
From KVOA, we've got you covered. This is News 4 Tucson, live at 5.
Well, good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Priscilla Casper. John has the night off. The World Health Organization believes the novel coronavirus, which causes COVID-19, probably spread to people through an animal. In a new 120-page report on the virus, the WHO outlined several scenarios on how the virus was transmitted to humans.
You're watching News 4 Tucson at 5 with John Overall, Priscilla Casper, and Chief Meteorologist Matt Brode. News 4 Tucson. We've got you covered.
And welcome back. Traffic has resumed in the Suez Canal after a stranded container ship blocking it for nearly a week was finally freed. Ralph Sanchez reports from Egypt.
From KVOA, we've got you covered. This is News 4 Tucson, live at 6.
Good evening and thank you so much for joining us. I'm Amanda Gomez. John Overall has the night off. Along the southwest border, the U.S. Department of Homeland Security is set to encounter more undocumented immigrants along the border there than in the last 20 years. So where do we stand in the border city of Nogales and across Santa Cruz County? News 4 Tucson's Danelle Confair spoke with the Nogales mayor and joins us live from the U.S. Border Patrol Tucson sector headquarters with the story. Danelle.
You're watching News 4 Tucson at 6 with John Overall, Amanda Gomez, Chief Meteorologist Matt Brode, Sports Director Paul Sakala. News 4 Tucson. We've got you covered.
More fans will be allowed at Arizona Diamondbacks games this season.